and didn't want to take any more else.
How important was that lead at halftime, given the fact that you guys have been coming out of holes a lot the last couple of weeks?
It was nice, just because we haven't really had that in a while, so it was nice to kind of be in the other position for once.
You broke a losing streak tonight, but also finally got the first road win in quite a while. I think in about 2 months, so that had to be another positive to take out of the end. Finally getting back on track on the road.
Yeah, exactly. And more than just on the road, just getting back on track in terms of getting on the win column. You know, we had 4 losses, and you know, there were tough ones too, a lot of overtimes, and so you know it was nice to get a win like that, especially not to go in overtime.
On defense for you guys, Brown shot only 9 of 30 from 3. Adrian Williams, who lit you guys up last week, was 0 for 4. You know, what were you guys preparing for this game based on what you saw the last time around?
We had a nice warm up with Cornell. I mean, Cornell just shoots it, and we know Brown does too. They like to get out in transition. And that's kind of how they came back in the game, and that's all we worked on all week, was just focusing on transition defense and getting to the 3-point line and putting our hands in faces of the shooter. So it was nice to see that kind of all that work pay off a little bit.
Zach didn't have great numbers in the first half, but really those last 10 minutes of the game, especially with some of the plays he made, he really seemed to just reassert himself.
Absolutely. I mean, he's really good. He's our leader, and we kind of have to make those plays and to seal the game off. So, I mean, no one in our locker room is surprised by anything he'll do.
With Connor out, how much does that affect how the ball moves around the floor?
Well, it also, more than just the ball, I think it just affects the whole flow of the game. You know, we don't have a lot of bigs. Cam Gunter's wasn't on the trip this time, so we were pretty thin. And I think more than Connor not being there, we have to give credit to Mike Howell and Andreas Sharp for stepping up, and after not being in the rotation, and they both gave us really good minutes and rebounded the ball well, and scored the ball a little bit. So they did a great job, and I think our hats all have to go off to them.
You've seen Howell for a long time now. Do you think he's finally getting now health-wise to where people thought he could be?
Yeah. I think he's getting there. I think it's tough to kind of try to come back in the middle of the season because as a team Connor's been he's our captain. He's been starting for us, and he's been good for us for a lot of time. So it's kind of tough just to come in and try to move someone like that out of the way. But unfortunately for Connor, he was sick, and Mike stepped up and did what he's always done for this program.
How good does it feel when you get your shot going like you had tonight?
It's definitely fun. And just making shots and getting a win. There's nothing better than that. So it was nice.
You're getting closer to 1,000 points. Likely a chance that you get there tomorrow night. What does that milestone mean for you?
A lot. There's just so many good players at Penn. So to be, to kind of reach like a platform like that, is really cool. But at the same time, it doesn't. I don't want to leave you without a championship. So that's something we got to work on next year.
Thanks, Tyler.